Do not many of us who fail to achieve big things, fail because we lack concentration, the art of concentrating the mind on the thing to be done at the proper time and to the exclusion of everything else? The man who starts out simply with the idea of getting rich won't succeed. You must have a larger ambition. Every right implies a responsibility, every opportunity, an obligation, every possession, a duty. The ability to deal with people is as purchasable a commodity as sugar or coffee, and I will pay more for that ability than for any other under the sun. Good leadership consists of showing average people how to do the work of superior people. I never place my head upon the pillow at night without reminding myself that my success might only be temporary. I have no use for men who fail. The cause of their failure is no business of mine, but I want successful men as my associates. Next to doing the right thing, the most important thing is to let people know you are doing the right thing. A man's wealth must be determined by the relation of his desires and expenditures to his income. If he feels rich on $10, and has everything else he desires, he really is rich. I cheat my boys every chance I get. I trade with the boys and skin 'em, and I just beat 'em every time I can. I want to make 'em sharp. I raised my prices since there wasn't any competition. It was just the smart thing to do. Why would I keep my prices up if there wasn't anyone to beat? The impression was gaining ground with me that it was a good thing to let the money be my slave and not make myself a slave to money. I believe it is a religious duty to get all the money you can, fairly and honestly, to keep all you can, and to give away all you can. A friendship built on business can be glorious, while a business built on friendship can be murder. Never was I power-thirsty, or trying to control everyone. I believed in educating everyone, so they could all get to the position I was at. I know of nothing more despicable and pathetic than a man who devotes all the hours of the waking day to the making of money for money's sake. My mother was given to a typical question: we have always done this. Why should we do anything else? But my wife's typical question was: we have always done this. Why don't we do it another way, or, better still, why not do something else? I believe the power to make money is a gift from God, to be developed and used to the best of our ability for the good of mankind. I wanted the best for my company. I had to do what I did to succeed. Everyone was lowering their prices to beat their competition, so I did the same. I eventually beat my competition. Do you know the only thing that gives me pleasure? It's to see my dividends coming in. I do not think that there is any other quality so essential to success of any kind as the quality of perseverance. It overcomes almost everything, even nature. I never would have been able to tithe the first $1 million I ever made if I had not tithed my first salary, which was $1.50 per week. Success comes from keeping the ears open and the mouth closed. If you want to succeed, you should strike out on new paths, rather than travel the worn paths of accepted success. The secret of success is to get up early, work late and strike oil. Who is the poorest man in the world? I tell you, the poorest man I know of is the man who has nothing but money. Giving is the secret to a healthy life. Not necessarily money, but whatever a person has to give of encouragement, sympathy, and understanding. I always try to turn every disaster into an opportunity. I would rather earn 1% off of 100 people's efforts than 100% of my own efforts. Never lose interest in life and the world. Never allow yourself to become annoyed. I believe in the dignity of labor, whether with head or hand, that the world owes no man a living but that it owes every man an opportunity to make a living. A friendship founded on business is better than a business founded on friendship. Singleness of purpose is one of the chief essentials for success in life, no matter what may be one's aim. There is no feeling in this world to be compared with self-reliance. Do not sacrifice that to anything else. It is very important to remember what other people tell you, not so much what you yourself already know. Giving should be entered into in just the same way as investing. Giving is investing. How much money does it take to make a man happy? Just one more dollar? Never too old to study the Bible. Each time the lessons are studied comes some new meaning, some new thought which will. I had no ambition to make a fortune. Mere money-making has never been my goal. I had an ambition to build. Do not many of us who fail to achieve big things, fail because we lack concentration, the art of concentrating the mind on the thing to be done at the proper time and to the exclusion of everything else?